What is up, guys? This is me, your boy Jello from IT2105, and welcome to my vlog. For today's video, we'll be summarizing the whole chapter 1 and I'll be discussing it to you. And if you're interested, keep on watching. So first off is the ways and how we communicate. First one is texting, and texting it enables instant real-time communication between two or more people. And the next one is social media, and social media consists of interactive websites where people and communities create, share user-generated content with friends, family, peers, and the world. The next one is the collaboration tools. The collaboration tools without the constraints of location or time zone. Collaboration tools allow individuals to communicate with each other, often across real-time interactive video. And next one is the blogs. Blogs, which is an abbreviation for the word web blogs, are web pages that are easy to update and edit. The next one is wikis. Wikis are web pages that groups of people can edit and view together. Whereas a blog is more of an individual personal journal, a wiki is a group creation. So unlike blogs, wiki is a group creation. Unlike blog, it's an individual thing. The next one is podcasting. The podcasting allows people to deliver their audio recordings to a wide audience. The audio file is placed on a website or blog or wiki where others can download it and play it, the recording on their computers, laptops, and other mobile devices. The last one is the P2P or the peer-to-peer file sharing. Peer-to-peer file sharing allows people to share files with each other without having to store and download them from a certain central server. So apparently there are advantages and disadvantages of P2P file sharing. There are the advantages of the peer-to-peer networking is the easy to set up, less complexity, lower cost since network devices and dedicated servers may not be required, can be used for single tasks such as transferring files and sharing printers. The disadvantages of the peer-to-peer networking: there's no centralized administration, not as secure, not as scalable. All devices may act as both clients and server, which can slow their performance. So the network infrastructure contains three categories of network components. The first one are the devices, then media, and services. End devices. The network devices that people are most familiar with are called end devices. An end device is either the source or destination of a message transmitted over a network. The next one is the intermediary network devices. Intermediary devices connect the individual end devices to the network and can connect multiple individual networks to form an internetwork. Network media. Communication across network is carried on a medium. The medium provides a channel over which the message travels from source to destination. And network media has three types, and the three types are metallic wires within cables, glass or plastic fibers, and wireless transmission. Network interface card. So a NIC or LAN adapter provides the physical connection to the network at the PC or other end device. And physical port, a connector or outlet on a networking device where the media is connected to an end device or another networking device. Interface. Specialized ports on a networking device that connect to an individual networks. Topology diagrams. These diagrams are mandatory for anyone working with the network. They provide a visual map of how the network is connected. And there are two types of these diagrams, and the first one is the physical topology diagrams. These diagrams identify the physical location or intermediary devices and cable installation. The next one is the logical topology diagrams. It identifies devices, ports, and addressing scheme. So there are networks of different sizes. First off is the local area network, or what they call LAN. It is a network infrastructure that provides access to users and end devices in a small geographical area only. And the next one is the WAN, or the wide area network, a network infrastructure that provides access to other networks over a wide geographical area. The next one is the metropolitan area network, or MAN. It is a network that spans a physical area larger than LAN but smaller than WAN. The next one is the WLAN, or wireless LAN. Similar to a LAN but wirelessly interconnects users and endpoints in a small geographical area. The last one is the storage area network, or SAN, a network infrastructure designed to support file servers and provide data storage, retrieval, and replication. The next one is the internet. So the internet is a conglomerate of networks and is not owned by any individual or group. And there are two terms which is similar to the word internet, and those two words are intranet and extranet. So intranet is a private connection of LANs and WANs that belongs to an organization and is designed to be accessible only by the organization's members, employees, or others with authorization. And for the extranet is a specific wide area connection leased by a particular organization but is only accessible by that organization. So the following are connection options for small office and home office users. The first one is the cable. Cable is typically offered by cable television service providers. The internet data signal is carried on the same cable that delivers cable television. It provides a high bandwidth, always on connection to the internet. The next one is DSL. Digital subscriber lines provide a high bandwidth, always on connection to the internet. DSL runs over a telephone line. In general, small office and home office users connect using asymmetrical DSL. Next one is the cellular. Cellular internet access uses a cell phone network to connect. Wherever you can get a cellular signal, you can get cellular internet access. Next one is satellite. The availability of satellite internet access is a real benefit in those areas that would otherwise have no internet connectivity at all. Next one is the dial-up telephone, an expensive option that uses any phone line, and the low bandwidth provided by a dial-modem connection is usually not sufficient for large data transfer, although it is useful for mobile access while traveling. So the next one will be common connection options. For this one is for businesses, so it's probably much bigger. The first one is the dedicated list line. List lines are actually reserved circuits within the service provider's network that connect geographically separated offices for private voice and or data networking. Ethernet 1. Ethernet 1 extend LAN access technology into the WAN. Ethernet is a LAN technology you will learn about, and the benefits of Ethernet are now being extended into the WAN. Next one is DSL. Business DSL is available in various formats. A popular choice is symmetric digital subscriber line, SDDSL, which is similar to the consumer version of DSL, but provides uploads and downloads at the same speeds. And the last one is satellite. Similar to small office and home office users, satellite service can provide a connection when wired solution is not available. Next one is the network architecture. First of the network architecture is the fault tolerance. A fault-tolerant network is one that limits the impact of a failure so that the fewest number of devices are affected. And it is also built in a way that allows quick recovery when such a failure occurs. Next one is the scalability. A scalable network can expand quickly to support new users and applications without impacting the performance of the service being delivered to existing users. The next one next to scalability is quality of service. Quality of service or QoS is an ever-increasing requirement of networks today. New applications available to users over internetworks such as voice and live video transmissions create higher expectation for the quality of the delivered services. Next one is security. The network infrastructure services and the data contained on network attached devices are crucial personal and business assets. So, three things you need to know on security. First one is the confidentiality. Data confidentiality means that only the intended and authorized recipients can access and read data. The next one is integrity. Data integrity means having the assurance that the information has not been altered in transmission from origin to destination. Next one is availability. The data availability means having the assurance of timely and reliable access to data services for authorized users. So, the new trends. As new technologies and end-user devices come to market, businesses and consumers must continue to adjust to this ever-changing environment. The role of the network is transforming to enable the connections between people, devices, and information. There are several new networking trends that will affect organizations and consumers. Some of the top trends include BYOD or Bring Your Own Device, online collaboration, video communications, and cloud computing. So BYOD or Bring Your Own Device. It is about end users having the freedom to use personal tools to access information and communicate across a business or a campus network. The next one is cloud computing. Cloud computing is another global trend changing the way we access and store data. Cloud computing allows us to store personal files, even back up our entire hard disk drive and servers over the internet. So, video communication is the next one. It is another trend in networking that is critical to the communication and collaboration effort is video. Video is being used for communication, collaboration, and entertainment. Video calls can be made to and from anywhere with an internet connection. So there are also what you call technology trends at home. First one is the power line networking. Power line networking is an emerging trend for home networking that uses existing electrical wiring to connect devices. The concept of no new wires means the ability to connect a device to the network wherever there is an electrical outlet. The next one is the wireless broadband. Connecting to the internet is vital in some homes technology. DSL and cable are common technologies used to connect homes and small businesses to the internet. However, wireless may be another option in many areas. However, there are some things called threats which can harm us, our devices, or our networks. The first one are viruses, worms, and Trojan horses. These are malicious software and arbitrary code running on a user device. The next one is spyware and adware. Software installed on a user device that secretly collects information about the user. 0 days attacks, also called 0-hour attacks. An attack that occurs on the first day that a vulnerability becomes known. Next one is hacker attacks. An attack by a knowledgeable person to user devices or network resources. Next one is denial of service attacks. Attacks designed to slow or crash applications and processes on a network device. Data interception and theft. An attack to capture private information from an organization's network. Last one is the identity theft. An attack to steal the login credentials of a users in order to access private data. Well, if there are problems, surely there are solutions. So you can keep yourself away from threats with the following. First off is the antivirus and anti-spyware. These are used to protect end devices from becoming infected with malicious software. The next one is the firewall filtering. This is used to block unauthorized access to the network. And the next one is dedicated firewall systems. These are used to provide more advanced firewall capabilities than filter large amounts of traffic with more granularity. Next one is access control list or ACL. These are used to further filter access and traffic forwarding. Intrusion prevention systems or IPS. These are used to identify fast-spreading threats such as zero-day or zero-hour attacks. The last one is the VPN or virtual private networks. These are used to provide secure access to remote workers. Cisco Network Architecture. The network architecture refers to the devices, connections, and products that are integrated to support the necessary technologies and applications. A well-planned network technology architecture helps ensure the connection of any device across any combination of networks. The CCENT and CCNA certification. The CCNA routing and switching certification is achieved by passing 2 exams or 1 composite exam. A candidate who passes the first exam is qualified to be called a Cisco Certified Entry Network Technician, or CCENT. The CCENT exam tests a candidate's knowledge and skills related to network fundamentals, LAN switching technologies, routing technologies, infrastructure services, and infrastructure maintenance. The second CCNA exam tests a candidate's knowledge and skills related to IPv4 and IPv6 routing technologies and WAN technologies, as well as more advanced technologies in LAN switching, infrastructure services, and infrastructure maintenance. So that's it. That's the summary of chapter 1. It's been a long chapter. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope you learned a lot with me. That's it for me for now. See you guys on my next vlog. Bye!